Hello students. The topic which I have taken now is a very small and a very easy topic, that is vacuoles, right? You all are familiar with that is what we call as vacuoles, right? Vacuoles are found in your plant cells, right? You all are familiar with that, right? So what are vacuoles? When we talk about the vacuoles, are storage sac. They are like a big sack, right? They are like a big storage sack, right? This storage sack are either they can be of two types. They can be solid in form, or they can be like liquid, right, in their form, or they can store any solid things also, or they can store any liquid thing also in them, right? And their size is also very different. So when we talk about the size of vacuoles, right, so size of vacuole is large in plant, right? In the plants, the size of vacuole is very large, right, in the plant cells when we talk about. But when we talk about the size is small, right, when we see in the animal cells, right? Whenever we talk about the animal cells, the vacuoles are either smaller in size, or either they do not have, right, the vacuoles. So now when we talk about the plants, right, specifically let's talk about this vacuoles in the plants, right? Specifically in plants when we talk, right, in plants near about, right, in plants, right, in plants near about 50 to 90%, right, 50 to 90% of the cell volume, right, 50 to 90% of the cell volume, right, is under what we call as vacuole, right? That means more than half percent of the plant cells, they are only made up of vacuoles. And because of this vacuoles, the nucleus of the plant, it is shifted to some particular corner of the cell. Now these vacuoles are also important because they have cell sap. They have cell sap, right? Cell sap, that means the liquid which is there, and this cell sap is very important for the storage, right? It is important for the storage, right? And what sort of substance can be stored? Just for example, let's go, one of the very good example is amino acids. It can store the essential amino acid. It can sometimes store the sugar, right? It can store the sugar. It can store inorganic substance, right? Organic substance, right? It can store the organic substance. So it can have various function based on their requirements. So cell sap, and also they help in the storage of water also. They also contain high amount of water in there, and they can play a very important role in providing the turgidity of the cell, right? They can help in providing the turgidity and rigidity to the cell, right? They will provide the turgidity and rigidity to the cell, right? They will give the rigidity to the cell. Rigidity means it will make it hard enough so that it will provide the strength, that is the mechanical strength will be provided to the cell, so that it can withstand the other pressures which are coming in the way of the cell, right? So when we talk about even in animals, this was about the plant vacuoles, but when we talk about the animal vacuoles, the vacuoles which are present in animals, for example, let's go for amoeba, right? Amoeba is a protozoa. Now we know that amoeba basically do not have any shape, right? So it can be the nucleus and some other organelles here there. So amoeba do not have cells, right? A cell wall, so it does not have a perfect shape. So let's for example, just next to the amoeba there was a food particle. What it was? It was a food particle, right, which was next to it, whenever he will sense this food particle, so what he is going to do, he is going to try to elongate some finger like projection across the food particles. I guess you remember them, pseudopodia, they are called as pseudopodia, and he is trying to engulf this food particles. And when this food particle is taken inside the cell, right, whenever this food particle is taken inside the cell, right, it will lead to the formation of a complete vacuole, which you can see. Can you see this part? This part is what we call as vacuole, right? This is called as vacuole, which is found by him whenever he want to engulf the food. But now once the food is digested, whatever the waste material was there, right, whatever the waste material was there, it will be expelled outside of the body, right? It will be removed outside with the vacuole which was there in the cell. So this is one of the commonest thing which you can see in the amoeba also. So they can help in the expelling of the waste also. So this is what you can understand here, that vacuoles are for the storage in the plants. They store amino acids, sugars, organic substance, and in the animals they can be because of the engulfing of the food, right, and they go for the digestion, that is called as food vacuole. This is called as food vacuoles, and the same vacuole can come out near to the plasma membrane and open out in the plasma membrane to remove the waste particle, right? So it can help in the removing of the waste also from the cell. So these are the functions of vacuoles, and remember children, the vacuoles are larger in the plant cells, whereas the vacuoles are smaller in animal cells, and sometimes they are only, right, and remember that these are vacuoles only found during either excretion through the cells or through the engulfing of the food, that is what we called as food vacuoles. Rest other time the vacuoles might be present or vacuoles might not be present, right? So this ends the topic, and if you have any doubt, please do let me know, right? Thank you.